What should describe people? There are several ways of describing people in terms of the work they do, the language they speak, the place they belong to, their family, the communities and cultural practice. Let's see some of the words used to describe people for in the Rig Veda. The three are two groups who are described in terms of their work. The British sometimes call it Brahmins who performed various rituals, and the Rajas. These Rajas were not like the ones you will be learning about later. They did not have a capitals, cities, palace, or armies. Not Nor did they collect taxes. Generally, sons did not automatically succeed fathers as Rajas. Read the previous sections once more and see whether you can find out what the Rajas did. Two words were used to describe the people or the community as a whole. One was the word janas, which we still use in Hindi or others language. The other was wish. The word Vaishyas comes from wish. You will learn more about this in chapter 6. Several wish or janas are mentioned by name. So we find a reference to the Puru janas or wish, the Bharata janas or wish, the Yadu janas or wish and soon. To any of these names sound familiar. So sometimes the people who composed the humans described themselves as Aryas and called their opponents Daises and Dayas. These were people who did not perform sacrifice and probably speak different language. Later the term dashas and the families dashis come to mean slaves. Slaves were women and men who were often captured in war. They were treated as the properties of their owners, who could make them do whatever work they wanted. While the Rig Veda was being composed in the northwest of the subcontinent, there were other developments elsewhere. Let's look at some of these. Silent satellites, the story of the megaliths. Look at the illustrations on the next page. These stones boulders are known as megaliths. Literally weak stones. These were carefully arranged by people and were used to mark burial sites. The practice of editing megaliths began about 3000 years ago and was prevalent throughout the Deccan, South India, in the northeast, and Kashmir. Look at here. Some important megalithic sites are shown on map 2 page. While some megaliths can be seen on the surface, other megalithic burials are often underground. Sometimes archaeologists find a circle of stone burials, or a single largest stone standing and on the ground. Look at here. Okay. This type of megalith is known as some cities like the one shown here have a port halls which could be used as an entrance. There were several things that people did to make a megaliths. We have made a list here. Try and arrange them in the correct orders. Digging pits in the earth, transporting stones, breaking boulders, placing stones in positions, finding suitable stone, shaping stones, burying the dead. All these burials have some common features. Generally, the dead were buried with distinctive pots, which are called black and red. Were also found are tools and weapons of iron and sometimes skeletons of horses equipment and ornaments of stone and gold. Was iron used in the Harappan cities? Look at here.